So in this video, we're going to go over how to create an HTML file. It's super quick and super easy. So I'm going to open my Visual Studio Code. If you don't already have Visual Studio Code, I mean, you can use any editor of choice, but if you want to use Visual Studio Code, I personally really like it. So you can just Google Visual Studio Code, go to download, and download the version you need based on your operating system. Alright, so I'm going to open my Visual Studio Code, and from here you're going to want to open a folder. So you're going to want to put your HTML file in a specific folder. It just helps to keep things organized. So I'm just going to create a folder on my desktop here, but you can do this wherever you want. So just right click, create a new folder. I'm just going to call it HTML file. Alright, once you have your folder created, you can just click open here in Visual Studio, or you can just drag and drop it. I usually just drag and drop. Alright, so this opens your folder. So essentially everything you see on the left hand side here is everything that is in the folder. Currently it's empty because I just created it. So now you're going to right click in the space here and click new file. You can name this whatever you like, but I'm going to name it index.html. The important part is the .html extension. Typically the index.html file is going to be the file that first opens in your website. So websites will have multiple HTML pages typically, and index is usually the first one, like the home page. So I'm gonna just name it index.html, and that's it. So if you open your folder now, there it is. And if you double click on it, it'll actually open in the browser. Currently it's empty because I haven't added anything. I just made a video on how to create your first HTML page, just how to create a super simple page. So I'm not going to go over this right now. I'll link it down below. But yeah, I just added these tags here. I'm going to save my file. And now this should render in the browser saying hello. So if I click on it, there we go. So that is how to create an HTML page. Like I said, I have another video talking about the minimum tags required here to render a page in the browser and add some visual content to your page. I will link that video down below.